Hello YouTube, how you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the fastest way to get Vitus Essence, since this new update that's coming out soon is going to, it's going to have some new things that you can get from it with your Vitus Essence. And ultimately, this is going to be Arbitrations related, because that's where you get Vitus Essence from. So know that everything I'm about to go over, this is all for Arbitrations and stuff. So Noob has been in a video previously, and you guys might be familiar with him. He's with me right now, and he's going to correct me if I mess anything up, because he does a lot of he does a lot more arbitrations than I do. So all these builds I'm going to show you, they're straight up out of his inventory or whatever here. So first thing you want to know is I'm going to show you guys all these builds. I'm really quickly going to go over what they're good for. Cora is good for defenses, and she's good for excavations. Nova is good for defenses. Cronin, I think, is good for anything. I know you just said this, but I think it's good for anything. Wukong is good for not dying or not having to be revived as much, because his passive allows him to get down 3 times and he can pick himself back up. So your team doesn't have to stop what they're doing and all the chaos to go and pick a person up. So that makes it nice. Wisp is good for deflection arbitrations. Redeemer is good for, I believe, what is it? Disruptions? Disruptions. Yeah, so Redeemer's good for disruptions, for specifically killing those targets that have the bomb strapped to them that try to blow the conduits up. Takes care of them really fast. And then Gara over here is just this build I'm going to show you. She's not going to die. What is Gara good for specifically? Probably defenses, because
yeah, she's good for defense and she doesn't die. Like, she has 2 layers of damage reduction. It's adaptation and her 2. So basically you take like 1% damage from all sources.
Okay.
Every time.
All right, so, and then we have, here's the Cora build. This is what you're looking for Cora, for the arbitrations. I wonder why they don't make it so that when I'm seeing your Cora build, it shows me what your Cora looks like, because that'd be nice to see the extra fashion in the back there. So Noob, really quick, with Cora, give him a run through of like what abilities are they using really quick. I'm gonna have you do this.
Okay, so basically, don't touch your 2, don't touch your 3. Okay, your 4, it's OP because it like CCs all the enemies in a huge radius. If you need to defend something, just place your 4 there and that's it. In 90% of the cases, it's almost 100% defended, and that's it. Okay. And that's
okay,
why
so don't use 1, 2, just use the 4.
Exactly. And the 1 you can use it like here and there for damage, but it's not the important thing.
Okay, and then we have Nova over here, who ultimately, if you're going to be speeding stuff up a lot, you're using her 4 definitely. And her other abilities, her portal, that doesn't make, the wormhole doesn't make any sense. The antimatter drop used to be mega powerful in the game. I don't know if that's still as powerful anymore, or if it's worth them using this anymore.
No, not really.
Not really?
You can't kill the drones with it, so no.
Okay, and her 1, probably, you have infested mobility, you don't even have a...
Yeah, like, I don't care of the...
Alright, so the 1's not important then. All you need, her Nova's 4 is really what you need.
Yeah, you just press 4 on cooldown.
So then we have Cronin Prime over here, which Noob is stating that even after the melee rework, it's still going to be busted. Like, it's still going to be a good weapon. So those of you that might be worried about when the new melee nerfs come out, this build should still work. You have Berserker on this build, and they're going to mess with that. And you have Blood Rush, they're going to mess with that. And you have Condition Overload, they're going to mess with that too. And you think this is still going to be a good...
Simple. If you see this once the update drops, just replace Berserker with Prime Fury. That's it.
Okay, so if it, all right, wait, definitely do that when the update drops, or only if?
Definitely.
Okay,
definitely do it.
All right, so when the update drops, replace Berserker with Prime Fury. This one right here. All right, so that's the Nova build that you're looking at. We got the Cronin build. I mean, now we have the Wukong build. This is his This is Mr. Wukong right here. Where I wish it said passive. I don't see it anywhere on the stats over here, what his passive does. But basically, if he goes down, he can get himself back up like 3 or 4 times. Maybe 3 times. We'll just say 3 times for now. If it's 4, surprise! Yeah. People like good surprises. So there you go. There is the Wukong build right there. By the way, the arcanes that he has on are probably important as well. So all the builds that I've shown that have arcanes on, if you can get those maxed out, you don't have an Arcane Aegis maxed out. Is that Is there a reason for that, or is that just you don't have it?
No, it's because I don't have it, and it's not that important.
It's not that important. Okay, but still, even a rank 3 is better, I guess. Than,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that's good to know. And then we have the Wisp build over here. So, oh, for Wukong, what are they looking to do for Wukong with his abilities really quick?
Don't press anything, just don't die.
Don't press
Literally.
anything, just don't die. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, you can use his one if you want, but that's it.
Okay, fantastic. The Wisp builds. So they're using Wisps 1 on deflection missions, and they're specifically using the Vitality mode because it's going to help keep those guys you have to rescue alive longer. Like, it's going to keep them healed up and stuff. Any other abilities that they should be using with Wisp?
Not really. Like, there's no point of using anything that is not her one. You can also use Overrun if you don't have Wisp. It's like a cheap version of Wisp. And use his 3 and his 2. But if you have Wisp, use this.
Okay, so then we have the Redeemer. And the Redeemer right here does not have any of the mods that are specifically getting messed with, so I kind of like the way that looks. But do you think even though they're not using any of those mods, after the update's going to happen, it's going to be a little wrecked anyway?
No, not really. They are not touching any of the mods that the Redeemer is. This weapon is just like a sniper, but better. You just press a button and the target dies.
Alright. I can't imagine anybody doesn't like that. Just press a button at the target and it dies. Love it. Okay, and then we have the Gar Prime Build right here. This is the final build we're showing. And what are we using Gara for? Walk us through what abilities.
Okay, basically, you only want to use her 2 because it gives you 90% damage reduction. Like if you hover the mouse there, it will show it. And
on her 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like basically, you get a lot of DR, and you basically make yourself immortal because it's stuck up with adaptation, and also you can place it on defense targets. So if you're on an RB defense mission and you don't want the guy to be killed, you press 2 on the guy that you need to defend, and for, in this case, like 40 seconds, the guy has 90% damage reduction, and that's very good.
Okay. Excellent. Is there anything else we should know?
Not really. Then just like the general arbitration advice that kill drones before everything else because they make everything invincible. So just focus the drones.
Okay, so just focus the drones. All right, and one last thing that you guys could do to kind of maximize your getting Vitus Essence when you're doing arbitrations is, I don't know if y'all realize that we're in a relay right now. I invited a lot of people from Stream Down to come get blessed with us. So Master Rank 30s have the ability to bless the entire relay, everybody that's in here. Noob, did you go and do your blessing yet?
No, I didn't.
All right, which one are you doing? Because I'm going to do the other one that wasn't done.
I'm doing the resource drop chance.
The resource drop chance. Okay, so
yeah,
then
so
we already had
3,
affinity
2.
done. I'll do the last one then. All right, yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. We just got blessed by a Q Project X. The resource chance blessing. There he is, all silver chorus sitting up there as a statue. Beautiful work of art. All right, you did the resource. We had the affinity one, so we don't need credits. I can do a damage blessing for this arbitration.
Yeah, damage. It's whatever. You can do damage.
Damage.
The only one that you really need is the resource one.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Where's my
also,
ephemera?
There's a final note. Also, there's a final note on the builds. If you click on all of those builds, if you guys go back into the video, all of my builds use enemy radar, and that's very important because it allows you to see every single enemy on the map, so they don't surprise you and they insta kill you.
Okay.
So pay attention to the map.
What is the word you used again? Emulator?
Emulator. What?
What is that? You said all of your builds use an emulator.
No, enemy radar.
Enemy radar. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. All right, so enemy radar. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that should be really all you guys need to know for doing arbitrations and stuff. Oh, one last thing. For those that this is gonna be, you're gonna love this. For those of you that made it to the end, if you don't care about getting Vitus Essence yet, they said that when they drop the update, they're gonna double the amount of Vitus Essence that you get. So it'll actually take you less time to gain Vitus Essence if you wait for the update and then start grinding out for it. If you do it now, it's just gonna take you twice as long as it would if you waited. So food for thought for everybody. That's all you guys. That's all you guys really need to know about gaining a whole lot of Vitus Essence and the best way to get through arbitrations. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys like earning free stuff, I'm live on Twitch where you can actually earn free stuff, in-game items on any platform, anytime that I'm live. So stop by and ask me about that. I'll tell you guys how all that works. But for now, absolutely love your faces. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hopefully you're having an awesome night day. If I don't see you in the next video, I'll see you guys on my Twitch channel. Laters.